Hi, this is Russ with Keller Williams. I wanted to let you guys know that we are operating at a very high level, and I'm excited to announce that we've actually partnered with an overseas connection in the Philippines to really handle a lot of our, admin slash inputting slash transaction coordinating slash marketing platforms. And what this does for our agents, which is really cool, is we're able to essentially work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to make sure that we're always ahead of the game. And so if you're looking to boost your career, because one of the things that I think is challenging right now is that sometimes this chaos of demand with the lack of inventory just creates frustration. Not only are you frustrated because you're working your butt off showing houses one after another, and then your buyer wants a good deal, and then the buyer has to learn some very difficult lessons from time to time, meaning like a lot of buyers will say, hey, I want to sell my house before I buy. Well, that makes perfectly logical sense, right? Nobody wants to sell a house and then go homeless or have to, doesn't necessarily in a perfect world want to go rent something. But when you do that, it puts you in a difficult position. So here you are as an agent, meaning you're not going to get most of the deals because there's multiple offers coming in on these listings. And there's a frustration that can happen. And a lot of times the clients look at you and are like, this guy's not, or gal's not doing a good job for me. When in reality, it's just the way of the world. You're not dictating the market conditions. You're just simply trying to do the best you can for them. So one of the things we've done is we're going to try to get people to leverage, right? And there's an old kind of a cliche or saying that says, do your best, do what you're good at and hire the best to do the rest. See, I don't even get the sayings right. That's my problem. But, do what you're good at and then hire the best to do the rest. And Gary Keller in the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book, we call it the MREA book or the Red Book. Basically, it's a manual. And one of the things that he talked about was there's three big, giant nuggets, right? Leads, listings, and leverage. And the leverage means what are you doing that is causing you pain? Or what are you doing that's inhibiting your growth potential? Or, what are you doing in a day are you doing something that if you removed it would drastically improve your life? Or are you not doing something you should? And most of the time, what we do is we call that the ceiling of achievement, where I know I've experienced it countless times in my 3 decades of selling real estate, but you'll get to where, all right, I'm doing great. I got a couple deals, 3 or 4 or 5 pending. And then what do you do the next month? You close those deals and you spend all your time transaction coordinating, meaning you're calling title companies, you're calling lenders, you're calling inspectors, you're calling the other agent, you're calling your buyer. Everybody's mad. You got to do, it's just a big, giant load of work, that transaction coordinating. And some of that is only done by the real estate broker, right? But a lot of it can be done, if nothing else. What I'm guilty of is I'm a squirrel, man. I'm like, squirrel. I'm constantly excited and passionate about ideas, and I have a hard time staying on task, right? And they say if you have goals but you have no action, then you have dreams. Well, I have a lot of dreams, so I'm always trying to leverage and get people. And luckily, Marcia and Tom and Lois and Jerry and people that are on my team, they kind of help. On my frontline real estate team, powered by Keller Williams, not Keller Williams, but on my own team in Chelan mainly, they try to keep me in line. Or at the office, Kelly and Taylor and Luke and Sydney and Stephanie, they're kind of trying to constantly keep me in line, doing what I'm good at, because I'm always trying to squirrel. So what we're going to do for people, the bottom line is we're going to offer leverage to people, and we're working out the details, and we're training through Command, which is our platform of technology, which is unprecedented. So we can get you to stop carrying lock boxes in your car, maybe. So we can get you to stop carrying signs around in your car. So we can quit having you make those 3 or 4 sales as an agent, and then you go close them so your income goes up and down. And at the end of the day, with that ceiling of achievement, typically what happens is either you need a system or you need leverage. So maybe it's a combination of both. And so the idea is to get you in the perfect scenario for you as a real estate broker. That's what Keller Williams is all about. And one of the ways we're going to do that is we're going to provide virtual assistants at a very high level, 24 hours a day. Pretty excited about it. And they're hard-working people, and they're super cool. first meeting I did is when we started working on Zoom in the mornings, every morning at 8 a.m., which is like midnight their time. You know, it's crazy. Or 2 a.m. maybe their time. Working hard. They're doing split shifts. Their team, they've got a great team. Richell and Nim are amazing people. So my first order of business was, when are we going to plan a vacation to the Philippines? And I immediately got slapped down and said, well, got to leave this revenue. All right, fine. Anyway, hope everybody's having a great time. I'm excited to announce our Team Philippines, Richell and Nim. And again, you know, I'm on a quest. If somebody's doing something at a higher level at your brokerage than we are at ours, that's good. I want to learn from that. I want to study it. I want to put resources to it, and I want to help you win. So peace out. Thanks.